Hey guys, Phil here with BLP3 Motors, and today we're meeting up with my buddy Terry to review his 2016 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Sahara Winter Edition. Now that is a mouthful. I have no idea what all of that means, but we're gonna find out. So I'm actually gonna be meeting him. I'm in this undisclosed location, this rural area, but it's gonna be a lot of fun, and we're going to go ahead and get a walk around the car, and then we're gonna take a look at the interior, and we're gonna probably just bug him and ask him what makes his Jeep Wrangler awesome. So yeah, let's get to it. Alright guys, so we've got Terry here. We are inside the Jeep. So it's a 2017
Jeep Wrangler Unlimited with the Winter Edition package.
Whatever that means. It's the Winter Soldier Edition.
Yeah.
So tell me about the Jeep. This is definitely a really, really nice Jeep on the inside. I mean, we got leather interior. Everything's blacked out on here.
So being the Sierra model, or the Sierra trim as they call it, the Sierra trim is more of your comfort trim.
Okay.
So yeah, it does have a lot more fluff in here than what, let's say, the Rubicon would or the Sport would have. So it comes with the Winter Edition, comes with the Alpine speaker system, which gives you 2 speakers on the dash here.
Okay.
You got your 2 big ones right here in the center, and then in the back you got your big bass speaker, which by the way is waterproof, and
nice.
it still works after we got caught in a rainstorm with the top off.
Very cool.
So it is definitely waterproof, as they say. Some of the other things is it's got a gloss black around the accents inside.
Yeah, I think we got a shot of some of the interior here a little earlier. That is really cool.
Yep, it's got downhill assist, 110 volt or 12 volt DC here.
Okay.
110 plug-in here, and then 12 volt DC in the back. It's got your traction control. It's got the heated seats as well. Both driver and passenger seats are heated.
Yeah. Well, let's take it for a spin.
All right, let's go. So our first little adventure here is going to be a bump. And then we will take a city street out here for a moment to another location, which I think you'll enjoy.
You daily drive this thing, don't you?
For the most part, it is. It was supposed to be my secondary driver, but it's becoming my daily driver for the simple fact that every time I sit in this driver's seat, I feel like I'm on vacation.
Well, and I think I was mentioning to you earlier, I sat in a Wrangler in the past, and it was not comfortable at all. And this is really comfortable. This is way more comfortable than my Civic hatchback, sitting on these seats. Yeah, it's like there's a little marshmallow butt.
I know, right? It's just, it kind of coddles you, and
I'm a big boy, so that matters.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. I am not the skinny mini either. So I do enjoy the seating as well. I got my little soldier guy over here on the dash. Not sure if you guys can see it. I'll put it up here for you.
Yeah.
I was at Chick-fil-A one morning getting breakfast around Veterans Day, and they had a ammo can outside in the welcome area with a sign that says take one, and that you can put somewhere, and remember to pray for the soldiers and their families, the ones that have passed and the ones that are current in active duty. You can pray for them and their families. And so this little soldier piece just kind of rides around with me all the time now.
Very cool. Very cool. So tell me about the tires and the wheels and the rims. Sorry, that's the same thing. The wheels and the tires.
So the stock that comes on it is a 17-inch wheel with 32-inch tires. I really wanted a more aggressive look, so I replaced those with some Pro Comp wheels. They're matte black, which I think you've gotten the video shot already. And then the tires, I went with the Nido 33-inch Ridge Grapplers. I really wanted the trail grapplers, but they are more for just off-road only. And being that I do drive this quite a bit, the Ridge Grapplers gives me that low noise on the highways, but it also gets me the grip I need when I'm off-roading.
So, like, as a Jeep owner, I mean, eventually, do you just want like a daily driver set of wheels and tires and then an off-road set of wheels and tires?
No, well, it depends. If this was going to be off-road only, then probably so. But being that it's going to be a daily driver plus off-road vehicle, then in my mind, I would like to have a good mix. And instead of having to rotate wheels and tires continually, Nido with their Grappler series is just amazing how it runs good on the road, but also runs good off the highway. I know BF Goodrich also has some KO2, I think they are, tires. Yeah. They're all terrains. What I've heard is they're okay off-road, but on-road they're really good. So I think there's a bunch of brands out there now that are trying to meet the demands of the Jeep off-road community, and creating a tire that gives you a low hum, stable ride on the highway, but then also gives you a good grip and a good ride on the trails.
So I'm not super familiar with the engine. What is the engine?
So this is a 3.6.
The Penstar? Is it the Penstar?
Penstar, yes, the 3.6 Penstar. And this one has been fabulous. I know from the reviews that I've read so far, the 2018 JLs they came out with, the 3.6, they made some modifications to it. They've also changed out with an 8-speed automatic transmission. This is a 6-speed automatic transmission. So that should increase MPGs. But for now, this one, I get your average Jeep MPGs. I average between 16 to 18.
The Jeep, is it about 300 horsepower?
I think this one's rated around 275, 285.
Okay.
So yeah, and the JLs, the 2018s, I think they're 285 for the 3.6.
285. But I mean, with a vehicle like this, you're not really interested in going super fast in it. It's more of like what you can do on the terrain that you're, Yes. So you're not looking to do Mach 3 or whatever on the highway in an off-road vehicle like this. However, if you're going to do some serious rock crawling, then you need that power
to be able to translate to those wheels
Right.
when you're going up that mountain, right?
Right.
Now, is everybody that owns a Jeep Wrangler or an off-wheel Jeep vehicle going to go take on the mountainside? No.
No.
But if that is what you're going to do, then you're going to make sure that you have the axles that can do it, and then also the engine with the performance to do it.
So this is a really comfortable ride.
It is really comfortable, isn't it?
I'm really surprised. A lot of the Jeeps that I've been in the prior, it's very rough, very rigid, you know.
Yeah.
But this is very comfortable, and it looks like watching the handling, you know, and the wheel's very responsive.
Yeah, it's very responsive. It's a smooth steer on the highway. I do know they've talked about the JL has a change in the steering mechanism as far as the steering control.
Yeah.
And I heard it's better. I don't know. I haven't got to mess with it yet, but this one is very smooth on road and off road.
Yeah. So what does that car like this sell for right now?
So, and like we discussed earlier, is that because the 2018 is a total redesign of the Wrangler, this one is not retaining. It's a 2017, so it's not retained that value,
right?
Like one would hope for,
right? So you're looking to get rid of this one, right?
Yes. So now that you brought that up, yes, my goal is to be able to sell this one. And be able to purchase the 2018 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon.
Well, if you don't mind me asking, what are you planning on selling this for?
Just to pay off the note, and as of 2 days ago, the note was sitting at $41,500.
Okay, so hey guys, if you're interested in buying this particular Jeep, hit up Terry. You can message me on YouTube or message me on Instagram, Twitter, or even on the Facebook page. If you want his contact information, I'll provide that for you. But this is amazing. I'd buy it if I was in the market for this, but I got the little 4-cylinder tuner car.
The little tuner car. And I was going to go somewhere else, but it's going to take us a while to get there. So I'm going to go to my quick trip place here, which we're going to turn around to get to.
So why would someone want to buy this particular model of the Wrangler? Like what?
So like the Sierra edition or this particular Jeep?
This particular Jeep.
So this Jeep here, what I think it would be good for is somebody that is a single individual or even a family unit that wants a vehicle that's going to be dependable if weather conditions go awry, that they can still get out and about.
Right.
And or they want to go out and do some light to medium trails.
Okay.
It does not have a lift on it. It's got the stock suspension, which we're driving down a bumpy road right now, and you can see it's not outrageously shaking us to pieces.
Yeah.
So it's a good trail vehicle. I've taken it out on some trails. I love this vehicle, but I do love the Rubicon JL better.
Right. Okay.
So that's why I'm wanting to make that transition. So the winter edition also comes with, which I think you got on the video earlier, some of the decals. There's decals on the driver's side hood, and then decals on the driver's side fender, and then the remaining decals are on the passenger rear around the cab and the fender, which makes it really nice.
So now we're going super off-road here.
Well, a little off-road.
I can see a little trail here.
Yeah. It doesn't go too far back, but it makes for a little fun.
That's kind of fun.
And with those ridge grapplers, you see how they're slinging the mud just everywhere.
Yeah.
And so, like I said, it's a short little stint, but
yeah,
if you want to get a little mud, it's a great little place to come and visit.
Yeah. Wow, it just plows through everything.
Yeah.
It just... That's awesome. It gets right in there. Wow. So this car is not meant to be clean.
It depends. If you're going to use it as a daily driver, no off-road, then no, you'll probably be able to keep it clean for quite a while. But it's, I don't know if you guys can see all over the windshield and everything. We got mud going everywhere right now.
Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get this on camera too.
Yeah.
There is literally mud everywhere.
Yeah, and it's still slinging up everywhere.
See if I can get the mud slinging.
If you look in your rearview mirror, you'll see it's all down the side of the Jeep already. Those Nido tires, those Rich grapplers, they just they do a good job, a great job for how they're built to be able to push through and pull through and just go through whatever the terrain is that you're putting them against.
Yeah.
And then of course they are also very generous on slinging that debris off themselves as well, as you can see all down the side of the...
So is there a special kind of like paint or coating on the vehicle so that it doesn't get a lot of rock fling like damage? Or
from my understanding, it's got the same style of paint and clear coat as most of the FCA vehicles.
Okay.
I know a lot of Jeep people. I'm in a group called Red Dirt Jeeps. A lot of the people in there that do a lot of serious trail riding and rock climbing, that they actually take the vehicle, pull it all apart, and then they spray it down with a product that's similar to Line-X.
Okay.
And then they reassemble the vehicle. That way your trail pebbles and your gravel or rocks or wherever you're at, when they sling against it, they're not damaging it.
Huh. And so this is my first review of a Jeep altogether, and so I'm actually excited. We're going to get to review the new Jeep. So what are you getting?
The 2018 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Rubicon.
Wow.
The JL.
Okay.
Yeah. Or short JLUR.
Okay. The R at the end's the Rubicon.
Correct.
Okay.
And so that's going to be, right now it's being, it's in the beginning phases of build out in Ohio at the Ohio plant. And they told me when they placed the order that it could be up to 12 weeks. So we're looking April, May possibly.
Okay.
Once we get that one. And then that's one that you're going to make hopefully you're going to make it. I didn't ask you about this yet. So now that we're on camera, I'll go ahead and ask you, right?
Sure, sure.
It's like an hour and a half, 2 hour way to the dealership.
Oh yeah, road trip.
So yeah, we'll have to make a road trip.
Yeah, let's totally do it. Maybe we can go take a look at some of the cars on that lot over there too.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's totally do that.
Yeah, because we're going to end up going to Byford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep.
Byford, okay.
And Duncan.
Okay.
And my guy there, Colin, he's the one that's been working with me to get this sale going, and then his top-notch sale guys that is my primary contact there, Wiley.
Right.
We've been working together. So yeah, that'll be about April, May. I'm really hoping sooner, because I feel like, you know, you see those stories where people are marking lines in the concrete or whatever, like day 1, day 2.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to have a
little counter or a little tracker.
Yeah, you know, like the Domino's Pizza or something that says your Jeep will be ready in, and it just shows me counting down.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Yeah.
It's funny. Everyone's looking at the Jeep going, "There's a lot of mud on this Jeep."
Yeah. Yeah, and it just got its bath this morning too, right?
Oh man.
That's the fun of it, though. And that's what, again, that's the great thing about a Jeep, is that here we are in downtown, we're doing our thing, driving around, we go a quarter mile outside of downtown, and there's a little chute trail there.
Yeah.
That we were able to take. Now, if we were in, say, your Civic, we could just stop at the edge of the trail and look at it and dream a little, right?
Yeah.
But here we were able to just pop it into 4 high for a moment, and now we're all muddy.
Yeah. So I've never paid attention to a lot of the gears in a car like that, and so I always wondered what that little short shifter.
Yeah. So in the automatic and even in the standard model, you have your primary shifter, which is in the automatic takes your park, reverse, neutral, drive.
Yeah.
But there's also, you can do manual by just flipping it over and then doing.
Is there paddle shifters?
Nope. It's just all through here.
Okay.
You just shift back and forth, going up or down. And you want to go back to auto, you just go neutral and back down.
Okay.
And then this other shifter, this is to take it from 2 high to 4-wheel high to neutral and then the 4-wheel low.
So I don't understand what that means.
So 4-wheel high is if you're going to be doing things that's not going to, like snow, mud, you're going to be going through those kind of things. That's where you'll go into 4-wheel high. That way you have the 4-wheel capability without worrying about getting stuck or whatever.
Okay.
The 4-wheel low is like if you are axle deep in mud, you're climbing some rocks, or you're going up a terrain that has a lot of loose gravel or something like that, that it's a high angle there.
Yeah.
Then you're going to want to go into 4 low, and you're just going to want to crawl your way up it.
Interesting.
Yeah. So the other thing with Jeeps is that even though this is the Sahara, in the winter package it comes with upgraded gears in the axles. This has the 3.73 gears in the axles.
Okay.
Which means it can do most, like I said, most small and medium trails with no problems at all. With those 33-inch wheels, huge help. But if you're wanting to go up to something bigger, as far as some more serious trails or some bigger rock climbing or something like that, then you're going to need an axle that can handle it. You're also going to need gears that can handle it in it.
Okay.
And so the Rubicon is designed to be able to have that. The 2017 Rubicons had a Dana 44 axle in the rear, and I think it had 410 gears, and then a Dana 30 in the front. However, the 2018 JL front and rear is the next version of the Dana 44 axles.
Yeah.
And so you're getting that with those 410 gears, which means you're going to have the gears and axles to be able to go through pretty much anything you want to go through. And there we go, hitting more bumps.
There we go. Awesome. So hey, when you're selling this, is it coming with the current tires and wheels?
The current tires and wheels will stay with it. It also has the all-weather mats in the front, the rear, and the very rear. So everything as it is comes with it right now. It's got D-rings. It's got the rough country grab bars.
Yeah, we got that on.
On the front and the back. So everything that's with it that I've added to it or that is with it right now will go with it. Yeah.
Awesome. So this is a beautiful, beautiful Jeep. And so again, you said what was the price on this?
$41,500 right now.
$41,500, guys. If you want this, Jeep, Terry, thank you so much for having us.
This has been awesome.
And we were gonna definitely take that road trip.
Yeah.
To go pick up the Rubicon.
Yeah. So as far as going to the trails, because this one, the dealerships offered me a price for this one, which I'm comfortable selling to them. However, if somebody wanted to purchase it before I take it to the dealership, that's just going to save me money in the long run.
Yeah.
However, this one isn't. What we just did on trails is pretty much all it's going to do.
Yeah.
I'm not going to take it off any trails until we get the Rubicon. Now, once we get the Rubicon, we'll do the walkthrough and everything there, which I've talked to Wiley, and he says he's good with you doing a walk around with it, and he'll go over all the specs with you.
Yeah.
So that you have a guy there that knows the ins and outs of the thing.
Yeah.
And then after that, we will definitely be taking that on a trail, and you might want to wear some clothes you don't care about. 'Cause
awesome.
we'll get dirty.
Well, guys, this is the end of the road.
Yeah.
And the beginning of the off-road. No, but thank you again, and guys, we'll catch you on the next one. Oh, look at that. The back's pretty clean. That's awesome.